All right. Episode 12.
13.
Uh,
Mm,
13. I'm still waking up. I'm sorry, y'all.
13.
Episode
No, I'm
13.
good.
Still waking up. Still waking up. Just drank the last of my coffee right now. Got another one
Uh,
locked and loaded. But we have a lot to unpack. Um there was a lot of concerning shit that's been going on in the last few days. So Trump um gave a speech. All hands were on deck, so we had both Democrats and Republicans in there. Um, we're gonna get into a bit of the fallout that's happened with that, and just really just like what we can do as a people moving forward.
mhm.
Um, yeah, there was so much that happened, and like I was like low key, just not even low key. I was very fucking upset.
Dude,
Very upset, like beyond first. I was just beyond upset of the shit that I heard, the shit that I saw. Like it was like nothing about this screams like this is apparently this is what freedom looks like. Freedom
mhm.
like in the traditional American sense of freedom. And none of this is fucking normal. None of this is normal. Like, no. This shit is fucking off the chain. I've never. Okay, so if y'all don't know, when Trump was giving his little bullshit spiel, Representative Al Green was, you know, doing his due diligence and trying to like represent his constituents, saying, you're trying to cut Medicare and Medicaid, like that, and then
Yeah.
he gets escorted out for being
Mhm.
disruptive. Meanwhile, when Biden was doing the same fucking thing, Marjorie Taylor Greene was being disruptive and she didn't get dismissed out the building.
It's this fucking absolute need of the DNC to abide by decorum in a moment where gloves are the fuck off. This is bare knuckle fighting. Motherfucker. No one gives a shit about decorum right now. Let the man speak. Cool, whatever. He gets removed by the fact that 10 Democrats sided with the fucking other party. And I don't want to like say other side, you know? I don't want to. It's a funky thing because I don't want to be divisive in the sense of left or right. That's what the apparatus wants, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
to divide us in that field when it's up and down. It's a class thing, or it should be. Um, but the fact that 10 Democrats were like, "Oh no, no, but decorum. Oh my God, how dare he do that when the president is addressing the nation in such a way? Blah 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 blah. We're no better than the other side." I'm like, dude, you're the one gagging us. We are telling you we want you to go in there and fight and do that shit instead of fucking like those signs. While I agree with the signs that people are holding,
Mm-hmm.
to me it looks just like when fucking Nancy Pelosi and a bunch of people with like cloths kneeled for the BLM movement. I'm like, performative bullshit.
I know
Just
Democrats.
a bunch of performative bullshit, man.
Man,
And it that's not what the people want.
no,
That's not what the fucking people want. Stop.
no.
Stop your cringy ass shit.
Mm-mm.
God damn, man. Uh it's like and I don't know if like football has this, but in soccer, autogol is your own team scores on yourself,
Mhm.
and that's a thing, man. It can happen,
Mhm.
and man, are those players hated? Like, and sometimes it happens by accident. There's some cases where like the goalie touches the ball, but the ball continues moving, so it just counts technically as an self goal from the team, or like something like that. But these motherfuckers are legitimately lining up in front of the fucking goal, taking a hit, just kicking right into it, and then turning around and hoping for cheers. And I'm like, you piece of shit, we're not even playing the same game anymore.
No.
Ah,
At this point, no, no, no. Like, sorry, but Democrats, the gloves got to come off. There is no decorum. These motherfuckers are not playing by the rules.
yeah, man. Like they grabbed your sign and tossed it out. Fucking like, woo,
I also
what
wore
decorum?
Kente Cloth going to see Black Panther 2. Shut the fuck up.
God damn, man.
Shut the
It's just
fuck
nah.
up.
Oh man.
Going in.
Sorry
My
guys,
name
still
is Ondubu. I am from the kingdom of Zamunda, and I'm here to see Black Panther 2. Wakanda forever. Nah, but you're right
ah
though.
jeez.
Like the gloves got to come off. I'm sorry. Nah, the gloves got to come off, and I appreciate. We're kind of like jumping ahead, but we'll talk about Jasmine Crockett later on. But appreciate her because she is the only one that's like really talking that shit, saying, "Yeah, yeah, Trump has no spine. He's Putin's hoe. He's
Man.
legit
And
being Putin's hoe right now."
I saw it this fucking morning, right?
Hmm.
This tweet by I forgot what one motherfucker saying like, oh, Jasmine Crockett is just playing like that she's from the hood. She's up in her blackness by like the way she's talking, but she's Ivy League educated and all these different things, right? And I'm like, are you associating uneducated with black? You piece of shit. Like over here, these Ivy League educated Republicans with a fucking Southern twang just walking all over the place. Nah, fuck you, man.
Was it a white
It's
dude? Was it a white dude that
yeah,
said that?
very, 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 very Caucasian motherfucker.
Ah, Jesus
Uh,
fucking Christ, bro. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
yeah. Mm, mm, mm.
I swear to God.
It,
Cause
ah,
oh my God, dude.
dude.
Like that's like the fucking like pass see, this is what
Mm.
passive aggressive racism looks like, y'all. You got fucking
No,
white people trying to regulate blackness. Like that is fucking insane to me.
let me let me try to find this shit so I can like tell you who exactly.
The
Cause
caucasity is real right now.
oh man, it just it blew my fucking mind this morning. I'm like taking a shit,
Because she's
reading
trying
this,
to
and I'm like, wait,
be,
excuse me, what?
because she is educated, she's not allowed to talk a certain way.
Todd, Todd Starnes? I don't even
That's
know who the fuck
fucking
this is.
wild. So I swear to God, if Conscious Lee heard that shit, that's crazy.
Oh my god, man! Like,
so so um so
it,
there's I'm not so there's a another creator that I like. His name is Conscious Lee. And you might have
mm,
heard of him. White people shake my head. Nah. So this dude, consciously, he's like educated, super educated dude, got like degrees and shit, highly educated.
mm-hmm.
And the way he talks, if he saw that tweet,
Oh,
man, oh my God, dude. Like, I can't believe that shit.
mm.
So because
Down,
Jasmine Crockett is, and just to like throw this out there statistically, the most educated people in the United States are black women.
dude.
The most educated. So yeah, people
Weird, weird.
there's a yeah, there's gonna be a lot of like people like Jasmine Crockett that are highly educated and talk the way they talk. Like that's not Jasmine is not putting up a fucking front. Like that's how she is. She's real like that. She's from
And
fucking Texas.
the thing that really fucking gets me, man, is the fact that the hypocrisy of it all. The fucking hypocrisy of it all. Because we're talking about these comments, right? From these motherfuckers. And then you give me the vice president of the United States with his hillbilly elegy and
Mm,
how he was like a hillbilly that like grew and came from fucking nothing to like what he is today, right?
mm,
And his mom an addiction and all this shit. His mom was stealing pills from fucking hospitals and shit
mm. Yeah.
for opiates and shit. But like it's he you can tell, man, because even I listened to some like hillbilly comedy and like redneck stuff. They are all like, man, he's just using our culture to make himself look like he was poor and brought up and now he's Ivy League educated, but he still associates with the people.
Mm,
Um and it's just this performative as bullshit and they think that she's doing exactly the same because they're doing it. All this projection and hypocrisy drives me fucking insane because they're intentionally obtuse. And that's
yeah.
kind of the fucking point.
This is you can't tell me any different. That man has had sex with a couch.
You can't. You can't. I saw this one meme when it was like the Trump Zelensky thing, and Marco Rubio was just like sinking himself into the couch. And I'm
Oh
like,
my
careful,
god.
Marco. Careful, Marco. Vance might fuck you.
You said
Careful.
fucking a couch. No. And you know what? And it's one of those like old, like fucking like rough couches that like the couches that have like the same texture as carpet.
Oh.
No lube.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
So why he's mad all the time.
Mm,
Dude,
no.
I and not to like, plug in the whole Drake situation, but you just basically explain my issues with Drake. It's like you doing this performative bullshit, nigga. No, stop.
Oh,
Stop.
man. Oh, is it like fucking
There's always time for lube.
come on, man, spit. I don't know.
Something.
Something.
Anything at this point.
Get creative.
Get creative.
Um, man, I'm sure there's some
uh,
grease somewhere in the couch or some shit. I don't know, man. Like, uh. I disagreed with myself after saying it. Sorry. Sorry,
we
people.
not we not getting we're not getting to that right now. Um, looking into
uh,
doing a kink episode soon, but right now there's just a lot to unpack politically right now because like I it's just like when people say, "Oh, Trump is not a fascist" and shit, because when they think fascism, they think like Adolf Hitler.
like exclusively, man. Exclusively.
Exclusively though,
That's
exclusively Adolf Hitler. Like they
yeah,
thinking
yeah,
like
yeah.
he has to be out there trying to round people up and saying a whole bunch of just like slurs and shit. And like, no, this is what fascism looks like, y'all. Any kind of suppression of the truth. And when someone is literally getting removed from a place where they are supposed to be able to speak their mind and also telling the truth, and they're getting escorted out the building or their signs
Dude.
being taken away, like that's fucking fascism, y'all.
Yeah. It's like there's um there's this fucking clip, right? I
Mhm.
believe Jesse Waters from Fox News was explaining the entire game, man, of like the mechanisms of propaganda and how like he says it in the fucking show. Yeah, we got at lower levels locally people reporting shit that is not true, and then we report it as breaking news, and then because we report it as breaking news, it gets covered in the night show, and then it becomes a cycle. So now it's news because it's out there. It doesn't
Mhm.
have to be true. He explains by definition propaganda. Um, but it's much easier to just accept something that is comforting because you already know it instead of new information.
Mhm.
Fucking use your brain cells, motherfuckers. You were given brain cells for a reason. Come on, chop chop. Like it just. Mm.
You know, it's crazy. In the age of information,
We've never been this stupid, man. It's just.
that's what I'm getting at. Like in the age of information, motherfuckers never been any more ignorant.
Uh, and it's um
The
fucking.
plastic audit means he's having safe sex. Shut up, bro.
Oh, oh, oh. uh, oh man, they left them in the 70s. Oh jeez.
Man, if this was Twitch, you'd be so chat banned right now. I was playing. I'm joking. I'm joking. They
Oh
fried their
man.
brain cells in the 70s. All them psychedelics, man. They all share the same brain cell. They're the orange cats. Just fucking
uh,
mean. Mean orange cats are just mean for no fucking reason.
they they they're big too, man. Goddamn.
Just mean. Mean and ignorant. I swear to God, dude.
Like
Like, mm,
I finally fucking did it, man. I bought some postcards that says
uh,
Trump has a small penis, and I'm gonna be sending that shit to all 10 of the Democrats that fucking sided and decided to censure this man that just stood up and voiced his opinion.
that's it,
Fuck these dudes. It's a little
man.
thing, but it makes me feel better.
Right, right. Because right now it from what it looks like right now, there's only a select few Democrats that are kind of like standing on business and like really trying to point the shit out. But it just seems like the party as a whole, radio silent, and that's mad concerning.
Yeah, and it's like, cause I like try to listen and read a lot of about politics to the detriment of my mental health. Um, fucking
This political shit ain't for the weak. I'm sorry, it's just not.
uh, I'm gonna have a fucking stroke at 60 or some shit. Like it just
A fucking
it's okay though.
aneurysm, aneurysm. Because I'm
uh
telling you, I'm like I told you when Clara shared that Animaniacs uh like parody, any other time I probably would have found it funny, but shit is not funny right now when it comes to that. That shit
man,
is not funny.
I kind of have to in a way.
I
Uh
can't. I just can't laugh at it. It's just like I'm more like here's how I see it is that we wouldn't even be here right now if the American people made better fucking choices. Period.
man,
Like, like, all right. So, like, what was your real issues with Kamala Harris?
I think, and you I I I wanted to disagree last episode, but I couldn't, man.
Mm,
Fucking you hit it. It was the fear of zero progress, I guess.
mm,
Because when she started going on the side of Cheney and stuff, I at the time, being perfectly honest, was like, I don't like this, but I'm still voting for this woman because fuck Trump.
Yeah.
Uh, but people that are not as involved in politics or like have been keeping up with the game for longer than one term,
Yeah.
um, might have thought that it was more of the same, and I like don't blame them. Um, fucking her starting to be like, okay, well, I used progressives to like boom, and then starting going more centrist closer to the end of the campaign. Fuck. But it's still like in my mind, it does not excuse it.
No.
It's like I understand, but you were ignorant still.
Yeah.
like, um, and it sucks, man. It sucks that politics itself, as it is right now, it's this weird game of poker instead of a game of chess. Uh, it's straight up bullshit. Uh, and it's ineffective as fuck. Mm.
A house of cards, if you will.
God damn it, man.
Yeah. Crazy. Crazy how that
Yeah,
how that shit is.
yeah.
But it's so it's just mad irritating because like my whole thing is when it comes to like actual like issues and like people like I'm just over this country just being reactionary as fuck.
Oof. Ah, fuck. Duh. My heart. My feelings, man. Yes, I agree.
Reactionary, just so reactionary. Not proactive, reaction. Like
Mm.
I was like kind of like thinking about this a lot where like how we vote and then like how people can make better choices on like who they want to vote for. So instead of voting for a person, what they should do is what anyone with like anyone that's running for like any kind of like you know office, whatever the case may be. If you're on your way to being elected official, then there should be a blueprint of policies that you're trying to push, and the policies should go on the ballot. So what I'm thinking is like kind of like like a personality test.
Yeah.
So if these policies matter to you, then this person falls in line with the policies that actually matter for you to you. You can still vote for the other person, but according to policies that you actually give a fuck about, this is the person you want to vote for. Because what that will do is that it actually forces both parties to actually, run on something real. But that makes too much sense though.
Oh, yeah, no. Mm. I'm a
Not
huge I'm a huge supporter of ranked choice voting.
mhm,
Um, because I see that it can be more collaborative in nature when it comes to
mhm,
people getting elected and shit.
yeah,
Um, oh man, but fuck, man,
yeah,
I I really think that if a bunch of people, fucking Age of Empire, Red Alert, fucking Civ, City Builder, fucking sim playing motherfuckers, bunch of nerds, got together, we can figure this out. Cause, like gotta practice building civilizations and shit and making shit work. Because this is so I can't I can't stop and think of like I don't remember the exact phrase,
mm,
but basically the people that want power shouldn't have power, and the people that tend to not want it probably should be the people in charge. Um, it just
We
is
need
this
a
huge
version of
fucking
the Petrian Guard.
who the fuck is this? Give me a second.
Okay. But I
Uh,
get what you're saying. We need more Jon Snows. I don't want it. I don't want it. She's my queen. I don't want it.
oh man. Let's see. Okay. The Praetorian Guard was the imperial guard of the Imperial Roman Army that served various roles for the Roman Emperor, including being a bodyguard unit, counterintelligence, crowd control, and gathering military intelligence. Okay. During the Roman Republic, the hard word, pray, motherfucker.
Why you got us reading big ass words this early in the morning? What's your problem, bro?
The whatever the fuck word is, guard, were escorts for high-ranking political officials, senators, and man, fuck, man, what did you do this intentionally just to hear me like fucking stumble upon words just because English is my second language?
Yeah,
Uh,
this is what happens when someone knows us too well. Watches our shit.
Ultimate Jack.
A way to reinforce the laws and judgments of the judicial branch.
mm.
Well, sounds good on paper. However, we have a rogue fucking Supreme Court right now. So I don't know if we need that right now.
Oh man,
I
I
don't
won't
think we need.
lie. I won't lie. It's in the back of my head, right? Like
I don't think we
unlawful
need it.
orders shall not
Yeah,
obey unlawful orders.
yeah,
Um, we'll see.
yeah, dude. Oh, God, when that motherfucker said America, America is not gonna be woke anymore.
Oh,
People
piece of
should be
shit.
hired on the merits of their qualifications, not their race or gender.
How many? How many high-ranking officials of the military of color have been fired since this motherfucker took office?
Crazy work, right?
I'm like, those people had a lot of merit. Their skin color was just an like extra fucking detail, man. Like, if
Dude,
you look at their achievements, if it's truly a meritocracy, and you compare who you just fired with who you just put in, they
battle
would have
royale.
never gotten that position. Fuck you.
Battle
Like,
royale. That would be
mm,
crazy.
it's just the intentional, absolute twisting of words in my like neurodivergent ass. It bothers me so much because I tend to over explain myself because I want to be perfectly clear. I almost pulled out the fucking dictionary to make sure I am being precise with my fucking words. And this piece of shit just grabs a word and does whatever the fuck he wants with it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, what was that movie? Where Jim Carrey's a lawyer and he's trying to convince himself that the pen is a different color. Liar, liar, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like it feels like that. It feels like that. It feels like these motherfuckers are trying to like use a word, and I'm like, no, it doesn't mean that shit. That's not what it means.
Right.
Oh,
Wait till white women figure out what DEI really means. Well, I'm pretty sure they figured it the fuck out now by
oh
now,
yeah,
but
yeah.
nah. But the
They're
thing
catching up.
is lower government, House, Senate paychecks. That's once again, these are all great ideas. However,
Let's run. Let's fucking run. There is I think it's called Run for Something.
Mm,
Something I think.
but here's the thing though. we're at a point where right now, if we were to run, we would have to put up a front. Like I have to find some like white woman to pretend to be my wife. You're gonna have to find some
Um,
straight dude. You have to pretend to be straight for a little bit.
shit. Fuck. Hey, Mac. How you doing? Man.
or if I do get with a woman of color, she can't be like all the way. She has to be like half white.
Oh man.
Just
It
just
just
just for the sensibilities for for the palm colored people. Just for their sensibilities.
dude. Oh no, your locks.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh
they would never accept that shit, man.
damn! I have to have like that certain cut where like you clearly don't go to black barbers cut, hairline always fucked up.
Yeah.
Like that hairline just like, you're good at smash, huh? I can tell.
Oh man.
Oh no. Well, guess I ain't running for shit now. You telling me I gotta cut my locks and shit. I don't know.
Oh
I don't
man,
know
I've
about
told you
that.
already why I can't run.
Been
But
growing
if
these shits out for 4 years. I don't know if I want to cut them. I can't cut them. Sorry, it's not happening.
uh man, it
Nah,
just
dude.
I
Yeah.
mean, but that's the thing. That's the thing though. Like we talking shit and stuff, but like on the right, they are that fucking blatantly shameless. That they're
Oh,
like, yeah,
yeah,
no, you should listen to me. I'm a motherfucker.
yeah.
Piece of shit. Um, so like it's a thing. If anyone out there thinks that they feel inspired to give up fucking volunteer yourself, run for something that net will help you start your campaign and shit.
Yeah. Uh, if you want to offer yourself up as tribute, you'll
Yeah,
get my vote.
I'll vote for you though. I will vote for you.
Just I'm bi, but you're too butch for me. Damn. I mean, like I've seen you in a dress. I mean, I mean, when the occasion calls for it, you come in clutch. When the occasion calls for it, you can pull it off.
Weddings and special occasions
Weddings and
only.
special occasions, running for office will be a special occasion.
Mm, that is a long special occasion. God damn, man. I don't know if I could do that shit.
I think you'd be okay. Just wear flats.
But I would like pearls to clutch, you know? Uh,
Yeah, you can get the Killmonger braids. I'm so sick of. Oh my god, dude. So not to get too off track though, but like so there is this like discourse around like game developers and like black hair. And I swear to God, it seems like every black character in every video game has had the same hairstyle for like the last 5 years now.
they finally figured out one and they're like, there,
This is the
it's
one.
done.
One and done.
Oh man.
It's literally been called the Killmonger since then. It's the it's like the short, it's like it's like they got the fade on the side and then like the small dreadlocks to the side. That's the
Oh my
Killmonger look.
god.
So
Damn.
if you ever see Black Panther 1 and the Killmonger look, every black fucking like fictional character has had that hairstyle.
Dude.
It's like, bruh, this is mad annoying. There are other hairstyles. Like, damn, there's cornrows, we got the fades, we got fucking waves, we got afros.
Dude.
Like, not everyone has to have the Killmonger look.
I I love the wave aesthetic, but I learned that shit is a lot of work.
Oh yeah,
I'm
no,
like,
yeah. I
damn.
It's crazy that I have patience for dreadlocks, but I don't have the patience for fucking waves. But then again, with
Dude,
dreadlocks, I can just not have to worry about it
for a while. Like how
for a while.
how long do you think like how long do you have to wait or normally wait between going back?
Um, a retwist.
Yeah.
So technically, you're supposed to do it like every like 6 to 8 weeks,
Okay.
but I sometimes I'll go months without a retwist. So
Mm, okay.
yeah, I'm at that point where like I can do that. Like dating my little brother, nigga. What?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I offended you, man. Uh,
Damn,
it would
dude.
just be performative, dude.
It
It's
just be
okay.
so it just be so performative.
Oh yeah, we would look like two kindergartners holding hands, man. It'd be so weird.
Oh god. Yep, that's us. That's us. Older millennials in a nutshell. We just gonna have baby faces for a minute.
Mm, dude, like we would have like PR things and shit, and we'd be like kindergarten dancing, and like grab your waist and I grab like your little shoulders, but we're like, and Jesus could be between us, and just like swaying side to side.
Jesus.
Oh man. Uh,
Ugh. All right. So the messaging, Democrats and their just silence on this. Like shout outs to like Jasmine Crockett, who has just been like nonstop, just verbal about the blatant bullshit and hypocrisy that's been going on within the Republican Party. Like I forget what hearing it was, but she asked the fucking whatever Republican that was there. She goes, so, um, correct me if I'm wrong, but is there any illegal immigrants that has 35 felony convictions against them still walking around the streets?
mm-hmm,
No. All right. No,
mm,
no, no. Is
mm.
that a thing right now? Because it seems like, the party that claims to be law and order around here clearly doesn't give a fuck about law and order, apparently. Osborne, best waves in the biz. Yes, shout out to Norman Osborn for having the best dips in fictional history. Yeah, that man's waves are on point. All right.
Man.
But that just like I said, like she has if there's like the blueprint of just like how Democrats should be moving forward, Jasmine Crockett. Constantly speaking truth to power. And not afraid to talk her shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like she is not afraid, like at this point. Like talk that shit. There's no need
Now,
for decorum or anything like that. Like they fucking gloves off. You can start throwing these motherfuckers can start throwing hands at this point.
dude, the only thing that I've seen that I'm excited for,
Mhm.
when it comes to the Democratic Party right now is I don't know if it's only AOC. I think it's more
Yeah, it's
Democrats
just
that are
a select few right now, but
yeah. But like she was saying, she was making fun of Republicans because they're like going all virtual town halls right now, right? Like they're not willing to face their uh
fucking
oh dude.
bitches.
Mm, mm-hmm. So AOC is like, then we should do in person town halls in their places, man. Like, yeah,
Wouldn't that be
yes, you
crazy?
should. It's
Fuck.
the only response that I've seen that I think would hit because remember that video I showed you, like a TikTok, and it's like choose your representative,
Mhm.
and it's like a video game.
Low key
I
kind of it was low key kind of cringe, but yeah.
yeah, exactly. That's I've seen that response from a lot of people. Like I saw it and I thought it was funny, but I don't think it's a solution or anything really.
Yeah.
Fucking, uh, I was just commenting on the fact that Miss Crockett looks like she has whooped some ass before.
Hmm.
So freaking
But not according to that one dude who thinks just because she's just highly educated that she's just not hood enough. But I
mm,
digress.
mm. But this reaction, if they actually go to these places where these motherfuckers are cowarding, hiding from their constituents, and go, yeah, these are the effects of their policies, and this is what we propose to fix it, we might salvage this thing in 2 years. But god damn, man, Bernie is the only one that's actually hitting the ground right now,
Hmm.
fucking running.
Yep.
Like,
On this anti-oligarch tour, he's poor Bernie. That
oh my
man
god,
was
the man.
that man was supposed to retire, and then Trump got elected, and then he goes, "Well, still got work to do, it seems."
It never stops. It never
Never
stops.
stops. He's
It can
like
become easier.
he's like the TV version of Herschel Green from The Walking Dead. We got
Mm.
work to do. That was like his signature line. We got work to do, but there's work to
Oh
do.
man,
Like that's just man, man. Like Bernie, yeah, no, he needs to for sure retire after this because this is fucking
please,
insane.
please.
Like leave that
But
old man alone. Like he's done
yeah,
enough. He's done enough. He's doing more than he should at this point. But somebody's got to do it.
yeah. Sadly, fucking sadly, it just it's
Can Bernie run more time? I mean, he could run, but
legally.
no, legally he could run, but I'm sorry, but like the stress of being the president and him being as old as he is, no. Right
Mhm,
right
mhm.
now we and honestly, we don't need we need a cutthroat Democrat. That's really what we need right now. Bernie's too
Yeah,
nice. He has
Bernie's factual, man. Yeah,
yeah,
he's. I saw this interview between him and Jon Stewart, and it's
yeah,
just I was just nerding the fuck out, man, just listening.
yeah, yeah,
But it I can see how it's very technical, very dry.
yeah.
Um,
And I don't blame him for that because that's just,
I don't know.
he's old school. He's been he's been honestly Bernie has been preaching the same policies since like when did he become elected? I want to say like early 80s since he's been a senator and
Dude.
has been pushing for the same thing over and over and over for the last 40 plus years.
Fucking man,
Like a little
like
Jewish
a little
Captain
Jewish.
America. Yes. For the American people, if we all just give me $20 and then we can get this campaign going. This is my best Bernie impersonation. Like
Oh,
I can't do it that well, but yeah,
dude.
he's doing the damn thing at his old age, just going to the and then like to say that he's going to like these like these blue districts is like so tone deaf. No, he did one in Michigan, which is a really red state. Like he went in like these ruby red districts on his anti-oligarchy shit, and like they're always like packed.
Yeah, the last one I saw was like 10,000 people.
Man. And it's just like to say that Bernie wasn't electable is fucking insane. To say that, and then when he shows up to places and then he does numbers.
Dude, legit.
But it's just
It's
like the DNC wants to keep continuously fucking him because, God forbid, it kind of forces Democrats to actually run on something real, and they didn't want that.
Hmm.
And that's why the silence to me is troubling, because it's like, all right, balls in your court right now, Dims. What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna run on some shit? Y'all gonna do some real shit this time? Balls in your court. It's right there. The key to victory is right there. Talk to these people. Because that's really what they want right now. They want someone to talk to in
Mm-hmm.
person. Look them in the eye. Because these Republicans ain't doing it. They ain't got the backbone for it anymore. And then
Yeah.
want to lie, and then want to lie and fucking say that, oh yeah, these were fucking paid Democrat, actors coming in to start trouble. Like, no, these are your constituents. Like, sorry to my white friends that are in here, but them town halls was white and white, old and white.
Yeah.
Not a single dyed hair was in there. No purple, no blue hair, none of that shit was in there. This shit was, yeah. If it's,
Dude, like,
you're in these rural areas and it's old and white, chances are they're most likely conservative and Republican. There's no paid Democratic actor in there. It would have been a little too obvious.
and that's the thing. Like, their inaction in a way feeds into the propaganda of it. Like, of oh, well, they're not doing anything, so it must be paid actors. The propaganda I consume is right. No, 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 no. They're just fucking weak motherfuckers.
Exactly.
Ah, man. Like, just.
Blizzard. White on rice, glass of milk, and a paper plate in a snowstorm.
Oh, man.
Fucking
Oh,
blizzard.
man. It just. It just does not.
Dude,
It's very infuriating, man. Infuriating.
it is. It is. I'm not with these people. Officer. I'm not with these people, officer.
Oh, man.
Dude, but like, this is the man. You want to talk about a blue wave for the House and the Senate? This is how they do it. They just got to go in there and talk and speak some real shit, and that's all they need.
Yeah.
That's all they
Imagine,
need.
imagine if, like, fucking Democrats showed up to these town halls where these people are, like, mad and yelling at the representative, and they fucking are running away. These videos are crazy, man. And then they just stepped in and went like, "Hey, well, I have you here. Let me tell you about, like, what we think would address this problem."
It's like,
Man.
I'm just saying, like, they just need to be super super cutthroat. Like, Star Wars nerd here. You can see my shirt, but Star Wars nerd here. I'm just thinking to that scene where Senator Palpatine was, watching the little opera show with Anakin, and he just did that shit. So, have you ever heard of the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise? And that's all Democrats have to do. They just got to be they just got to be like Emperor Palpatine on this one.
Mm.
Like, I know what you want, and I'm gonna give it to you. Mayo matriarchs, stop! We're done. We got it. They're white. Jesus.
Oh, man. Oh,
We
jeez.
understand. but but that's what Democrats need to do. They need to just dive in there and just say the shit and address the shit that motherfuckers have been complaining about. So once again, goes back to how reactionary we are. Had they done this in the first fucking place, we wouldn't even have Trump in office. he would never got reelected. If they had this approach the whole time. You got to meet people where the fuck they're at. It's not crazy to think about. It's not a crazy strategy. It's not a crazy thing to say. You have to meet people where they are. Period.
Dude. Like I really wanted to give Biden grace, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to like the way he ran the government when he was in office and all that shit.
Yeah.
But just like um fucking RBG's legacy will forever be tarnished for not stepping down.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Biden should have never ran again.
No.
Like
No. 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 And so I have a really controversial take on like the worst presidencies ever. And Joe Biden will have the worst presidency of all time. And not even so much how it's more so the everything that happened after he left office.
mm,
Because he was supposed to be the president that was supposed to shepherd the whole country out of Trumpism, and he didn't do that. And the reason why once again, this is what happens when you're constantly not meeting people where they are, where they're at. Motherfuckers is mad because egg prices were high. You know what all Biden had to do was say was, "I got you. I understand." That's all he had to say. He had to be working in customer service for so long. An empathy statement will take that really bad call into a good call.
dude.
All Democrats had to do was apply that empathy statement. Here's what we accomplished, but I understand you're hurting. Let me see what we can do to help. I definitely
Man.
understand how frustrating this is. Let's see what we can do. That's it.
And now I'm hearing like some places have like $17 eggs.
Bruh. I
Yeah,
haven't
I don't
even
know.
I'm gonna do some grocery shopping today because I gotta, make my lunch for the week. But man, I'm I just don't eggs just don't exist.
What is an
The-
omelet?
what, huh? What's that? I don't even know what that is. I don't know. I'm not even gonna go over there, but I'm pretty sure if I look over there, I'm gonna be fucking shocked. And you know what's fucked up? The eggs are right next to the goddamn iced coffee.
Ooh,
And
nah,
they
man.
haven't had the iced coffee that I like in a hot minute too, which is the
Savage.
fucking churro. It's the churro flavored one. Fucking love it.
Ooh,
It's like crack.
man.
But neither here nor there though. Job Corps eggs. Ugh!
Oh, oof, powder eggs, man.
Not gonna lie though, after a night of debauchery, them shits was smacking.
Yes, that is true. They almost hydrated you. It's kind of weird.
Kind of weird, right? Just water and eggs, just water and
Yeah.
powder.
Oh man.
Jesus.
Ooh. All right. So I was like, we're talking about eggs, right?
Uh-huh.
Over here, pulling out like the fucking Ground News app and checking out how they're doing because I've only seen the egg price thing as a comment, right? I never like checked up to make sure like someone actually reported $17 eggs. But Justice Department is looking into egg prices and antitrust probe, report says.
Oh Jesus.
So fucking investigating major egg suppliers for possible price fixing. At least, man, they're doing their job. Fuck.
I mean, granted, there were already agencies in place for shit like that, but Elon decided to say, nah, that's waste, fraud, and abuse. We're gonna get rid of those agencies that actually protect consumers because I want to operate here in the States without any regulations. So that's why we're just gonna come in and just start firing fuck a bunch of federal workers because I just want to go in there and just do whatever the fuck I want to do. Go fuck.
Dude, like, do you see how many countries are saying fuck Starlink?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like, it's intelligence breach, man. Like, they you can't touch that shit.
Mhm.
Like it just mm. And his fucking rockets exploding, but that's proper government spending instead of like all these other different things that stimulate the economy.
Oh yeah,
Oh
yeah,
man.
yeah. Yeah, bird flu is playing a part in that, but there was a whole department that was supposed to keep that in check too, and that Elon got rid of.
Yeah. It's supposed to like make sure that these motherfuckers reporting to make sure that the chickens are healthy,
Mhm.
all these different things. But because regulation gets in his way of playing with things and making them go kaboom boom instead of actually flying,
Mhm.
yeah, fuck all that shit.
And this
It's
motherfucker's a genius, apparently.
ugh,
Trying to
he's
compare him
manipulative, man.
trying to
He's
compare him
manipulative.
to Tony Stark and shit. Like, what the
Ah,
fuck?
mm-mm.
If you try to compare Elon Musk to Tony Stark, then maybe you don't know who the fuck Tony Stark is.
Ah,
Like, that's wild as shit to me. This nigga's the dumbest billionaire ever. I'm sorry. Like, nah,
man, no,
he's no.
don't be, don't be
No.
sorry, man. He's an idiot,
Yeah, no.
man. And if you're listening, Elon, you're an idiot.
No, you are. Nah, dude, like there was this video of Joe Rogan pretty much glazing fucking Elon Musk. Didn't Stark get kidnapped? At first. And then he built a suit of iron and got himself out of the situation. Meanwhile, he's missing his heart too. So
Man, that's a
yeah,
lot.
that's a lot. That's a lot.
That's a
He
fucking
had
lot.
to essentially built himself a fucking pacemaker to keep his ticker going. This makeshift fucking well it's called it's an arc reactor, but whatever the case, he had to build that shit to make sure that he still stayed alive long enough to build himself a suit of armor to get himself out.
Mm-hmm. Nah. Mm-mm.
Yeah, no. Elon couldn't do that. Elon couldn't find himself out of a brown paper bag if he wanted to. Like no, that motherfucker's stupid. But yeah, there's this video of fucking Joe Rogan pretty much glazing Elon, trying to say, well, Elon's a super highly intelligent dude, and the government just fucked with the wrong person. So that's what he's doing. He's just going in there and just cleaning house. It's just like, dude, nah, bro. Man, I fucking hate Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan fell off so hard for me.
So hard, man. It's so disappointing.
Man.
Cause I at one point enjoyed the interviews, right?
I
The
did.
curiosity.
I genuinely enjoyed the interviews too. And now I can't even watch him. It doesn't matter who he has on at this point. He could have had man, if Joe Rogan had like who what would be a fun interview to watch? Like let's say if like Joe Rogan had because he's a comedian too. Like if Joe Rogan had like Dave Chappelle, Jon Stewart, and like Bill Burr on, and they're all just being interviewed at the same time, like I don't think I
Hmm.
would even watch it then.
Damn. I
And
think I would
and
just for the roast.
and no, and I don't know if you saw, but he's had Bill Burr on there before, and they were
Hmm.
talking about Mask, and then like Bill's all like, "Don't start," and then Joe Rogan kind of like antagonized him. It is like, and then like Bill Burr's like, "All right, hell, listen, don't. We're not gonna fucking sit here and pretend like we know more than the fucking what's it called? The what was the name of the fucking pretty much the people that do all like the health regulations and masks, the CDC.
Hmm.
Yeah, he said we're not going to sit here and pretend like we know more than the CDC while two bald white guys are right here smoking cigars and you got the American flag in the back. Shut up, Joe. Shut the fuck up, Joe.
Yes. Yes. That is exactly how you go about that. Cause like if we're over here talking shit, right, and pulling up
Ketamine
articles and like
addict.
reading and
Yeah.
shit, but at no point am I saying that this my opinions are by any means like the truth.
Hmm.
It's my opinion,
Right.
the conclusions. Um, and I don't know, man. It's like it's a legitimate like not fear. Fear is not the right word.
Mm.
It's kind of like a concern of getting to a point where people agree with your opinion so much that you forget to self-evaluate your own opinion.
Confirmation. Too much confirmation bias.
There you go. That shit, man. Yeah. Yeah, like this dude lives in his little house with all these people that have to come to him and like he interviews him and shit, but like his interviews are no longer interviews. They're just like talking to himself like racquetball more than fucking tennis. It's just weird. Like
Just
it
a bunch.
is
It's just
it
a
is
bunch of
it's
dudes.
forever
Circle
it's
jerk.
forever baffling, dude. Like
It's a fucking circle
when
jerk. It's, yeah, that's what it
dude
is. Just
hard.
a big ass
Yeah,
circle
no. Like
jerk.
watch it, it will never stop baffling me whenever I see that like someone counters a point, right? Like he says something, he's like, "No, I don't think that's true." They pull up the fucking article, they look it up, and he still mental gymnastics his ass back to his own point. I'm like, how? And you just put that in front of everyone, and everyone's like, "Oh, so brave, so fucking brave."
So
He
brave.
he's willing to read about his own opinion and then absorb nothing of it and just continue keeping his own opinion. So brave, so strong, so strong.
So strong. Nah, the same thing
Fuck,
happened with
man.
I don't know if you remember, but the same thing happened with Tim Pool just a few months ago where he had this dude named Luke something. But they were talking about the whole thing that happened with January 6th and like why those dudes got convicted.
Mm.
And then like Tim Pool wanted to start grandstanding and shit saying, "What documents? What proof? Were you there? Were you there? What are the-" but like bro, there's like literally like the whole like the actual like legit like court papers you can actually find there, the official hearing and like the sentencing and like why these dudes got sentences and the evidence that were presented. Like it's all right there, public information, all right there. And then they went and referenced a Wikipedia article,
Mm.
which was pretty accurate to what happened. However, if you dived a little bit deeper, you actually would have found the official court documents. So what do you mean? And then the motherfucker went on to say, "Well, it didn't say. Well, the articles didn't say anything about that." You don't have to read the articles; just find the court papers.
Yeah, but that extra step is too much, man.
No, because they still want to be right.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
It
problem.
freaking
Want to be loud and wrong. That's the worst.
yep,
Being loud and wrong is the worst.
yep, yep. And it's just didn't the dude like it came out that he actually was taking Russian money?
Oh yeah, all the motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Tim Pool, Ben Shapiro, Steve Crowder, fucking Charlie Kirk. All them motherfuckers was taking Russian money. Russian propaganda money. All of them.
damn man.
All of them. Jesus. Oh my God. It irritates the shit out of me because remember somewhere in that speech he was talking about taking over Greenland?
Oh yeah. Uh, mm, mm, mm.
We're gonna get Greenland one way or another. We're gonna get it. like one way or another. Like, bro, what in the fuck are
Excuse
you
me?
on right now? One way or
Like,
another. So, so, so we're gonna go and invade a sovereign nation for their land and resources. Oh, right.
nah, man. The entire point is to isolate us, to be hyper nationalist, and that's like if we go back to like fucking fascism, right? Like, there's I forgot who came up with these. Uh, Lawrence Britt, but it's the 14 characteristics of fascism,
Mm-hmm.
and powerful and continuing nationalism is number one.
Now,
Uh,
well, I will say, at the very least, if we can keep the constituents mad enough for them to swing blue, we probably can get this motherfucker impeached and out of the office for good.
oh my god, I mean, I dare not
'Cause
drink.
yeah, I know. I'm like, I don't want to get my hopes up either, but like that's where Democrats, that's where they have to capitalize on the messaging right now because midterms are coming up.
Yeah,
The midterms are coming up soon, and they pretty much have a surefire way to victory right now with the midterms.
dude. Yeah, the path is there. Just gotta be brave enough to take it.
It's not even so much brave enough, dude. It's more so like what would really fuck it up right now is if like whoever the face of the Democrats is, because it can't be Hakeem Jeffries anymore. I'm sorry, he
No.
he cozied up too much to fucking tech to the tech bros, to the billionaires.
Yeah.
Sorry, it has to be somebody else.
Mm.
Has to be somebody else. You fucking lost the plot on that one, and this is why we're running into the issues we're running into right now.
Yeah.
Motherfucker lost the plot on
Yeah.
that one. No, yeah, we need, this is the chance to really capitalize on the messaging right now, and we could, like I said, get this motherfucker out before shit gets really crazy. And Mexico is right there.
Mm. Mm.
Sh- Shout outs to Claudia Scheibaum because she ain't man.
Dude, fucking
Dude, I fuck
Trump keeps
man.
playing ping pong with himself, man, on these tariffs. And fucking Canada and Mexico are just, oh my god. Mm.
Listen, well, I here's what I will say to this, right? When it comes to like any radical type of like movements that's happened, it I don't know why on this, at least on this side of the world, it's always usually women of color at the forefront.
Mm-hmm.
Like people tend to forget, or if you did not know. So, are you familiar with Rosa Parks? I think everyone's pretty much familiar with Rosa Parks, right?
In a very like superficial way, but yes.
In a superficial way. Okay, okay. So here's the thing. There's a reason why they went with Rosa Parks. Is because she was a married, light-skinned woman. Now, granted, so what they were deciding on who they wanted to kind of like be like the I would say like the poster child for the movement, because a situation happened before Rosa Parks. A situation happened with a younger black girl, dark skin, who was pregnant. She was a teen mom.
Ooh.
So they didn't really want her to be the face of the movement because of all of those glaring issues.
Yeah.
She was dark skinned, teen pregnant, a pregnant mom. It's like, nah, we're gonna go with Rose on this one.
Dude.
They've been the most suppressed.
Hmm?
Who's been the most depressed?
Hey, purple kangaroos.
All right, well, we'll get back to that, but yeah, but and then like women of
Oh,
color. Oh yeah,
oh,
yeah,
dude.
yeah. Been the most oppressed, but always at the forefront of these social issues. So let's fast forward a little bit after that. So, are you familiar with Emmett Till? That
Huh?
name ring a bell?
Oh, yeah, it does.
All right. So, long story short, Emmett Till went to go see. Emmett Till lived in Chicago at the time. This was
Mm.
like, I think, like during the '60s. So Emmett Till lived in Chicago. He went to go visit some relatives in the South. So this is the little boy that got accused of whistling at a white woman, and then they pretty much beat him to death and threw his body into the
Oof.
river. So yeah, Emmett Till died, but what really spearheaded the movement was his mother decided to have an open casket funeral service. So the whole world can see what motherfuckers did to her child.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. And then fast forward to even to the Black Panther Party. Because it was like, yeah, even though we had our figureheads like Huey Newton and and those guys and ah forget I'm so mad that I forgot his name already. I should not be forgetting this man's name.
Mm. We got a lot of info, man.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of info. It's a lot of info.
Yeah.
Fred Hampton. That's that's what I'm trying to remember. Fred Hampton. Like during the whole Black Panther movement, it was mostly women of color that were like at the forefront being very vocal about a lot of shit. But Huey Newton and the other, I forget the other the other founder, and then there was Fred Hampton, who was like super young. He was only like 21, 22 at the time, but he was in charge of the Chicago chapter of the party. However, once like I said, it's always been women of color at the forefront of these issues. And then we can even go back to first wave feminism with like fucking what's her name? Susie B. Anthony, who was fucking racist as fuck because she felt like, well, white women should get their rights before black slaves. LGBTQ
Mm.
movement. If you listen, y'all wouldn't even have pride without a black trans woman.
Damn. I gotta get
Yeah,
more familiar with the LGBTQ movement of the U.S. who started and everything.
y'all wouldn't even have
Uh,
fucking pride without her. Pride
and
wouldn't have been a thing without her. Is that the baby? Is that a baby I hear in the back?
yeah, she's
Hurricane
out
Luna.
there. Hurricane Luna, man. Wonder Woman.
But
She hears
like I
whispering in the room.
yeah. But it goes back to it goes back to like AOC and Jasmine Crockett,
Dude.
who's been the most vocal in these social issues. Women of fucking
Hmm.
color in the States. It's always been this way. Always.
Man, man.
But the point I was trying to make was about Sojourner Truth. Because also, woman, but she was black and they didn't want her to speak. Because she spoke better than anybody else that was there because her second language was I think she spoke Swedish. So she spoke very eloquently when she would talk.
Mm.
But yeah, like she made the point though, I'm a woman too. Like we all need to work together. And this is going back to I think it was like episode 2 where I said the biggest mark missed in intersectionality is white women. Like they kind of missed the mark on that. Like like come on y'all. Like this
Dude,
affects you too.
come on.
Come on.
All of
Like
us.
this is your issue. This is your issue too. But unfortunately, they are the biggest protectors of patriarchy.
Mm,
Even though
damn.
they're marginalized group, because they don't realize it, they're a very marginalized group, but there's like this false sense of protection that comes with patriarchy.
Dude, like there's a lot of stories coming out right now. There's like Republican women, alt-right women that are like, "Ooh, I don't like how I'm being treated." And I'm like,
Again,
you
I'm not with you, officer. We
oh
would.
man. Yeah, that being illegal shit is not fun, man.
Yeah.
Uh Not fun at all. Um I fit in the window of a bathroom. I know that. Well, I used to at least.
Fit
Fuck.
in the
Um Through the little window. But like
officer. I like how she put the H in front of officer. That White Lotus episode? What White Lotus episode?
I'm
I don't know.
familiar.
I'm out of the loop because I don't even know what that show is.
Me neither. I thought it was like Avatar, and I'm like, the White Lotus episode of the Avatar, or
Like what? A bunch of old dudes got together and just say, "Hey, listen."
oh man.
Maybe that is what she is referencing. Cause I will tell you right now, like if it was a bunch of old dudes that are like, yeah, no, we not with this. They all just came out. All from different nations too, which is wild.
Man.
Like you had that fucking that sword dude that
Oh
taught Sasuke how to
yeah.
use the sword, also Fire Nation.
Yeah, that
Um
dude.
Aang's original firebending teacher. He came after all these episodes. Now you come out. We ain't seen you in 3 seasons, my nigga. Where you been?
oh man, in
the
hiding, man.
greatest, the greatest master of fucking hide and go seek. Master, I think it was Master Jack, something like
hmm
that.
Dude. I love how in Korra they give you the other
All
side of
started
the
when the
White
Fire
Lotus.
Nation attacked.
oh,
Yeah, no, it's facts.
I saw a lot of those memes when in Trump's first presidency. A lot
Oh.
of people were like, "Are we the Fire Nation?" I'm like,
Are we the Fire Nation? That's
a
crazy.
little, a little, yes. And the exceptionalism part of it, in my opinion, like the absolute belief in American exceptionalism without any effort into maintaining it is just
Man,
hmm.
it's just like
It's kind of like expecting to stay slim while only eating trash food.
it's,
Like
it's not gonna happen. It's never
it's
gonna happen that way.
that's not how calories work. That's not how any of this works.
Listen, there's
Uh,
nothing. Listen, ain't nothing sexy about calorie deficit, but if you want to lose weight, that's how you do it.
yeah, yeah, man. It's tried and
Shit,
true.
ain't
Like,
nothing sexy about it. Listen, I'm trying my hardest.
man.
Trying my hardest. But
Yeah, no,
sometimes
like yeah.
sometimes it's just like, ooh, burritos didn't sound too bad. But I'm getting better with it because down the street is the Roberto's. So if I'm craving something, I'm building up the habit that I gotta go fucking walk and go get it.
There you go. Hell yeah.
So,
I feel it. Yeah, like there's a pho restaurant here in town,
mm,
and it's like it's a little bit of a comfort food, man. Like when I feel sick and shit.
yeah.
Uh, and Sarah does not like pho,
Oh,
so it's like a 20-minute walk. So I'm trying to like walk there, pick it up, come back, or eat it there. But like force myself to move to get the to eat out and try not to use delivery too much.
yeah.
But man,
Yeah.
sometimes it feels like the people in the ship with Wally.
It all started when the Mayo people got whack. Shit,
Oh
dude.
man.
All this unnecessary racism. At least fucking Bush had enough fucking sense to say when 9/11 happened, Bush did damage control and say, "Hey, take it easy on the Muslims that are here in the States. They didn't do nothing." they with us. We good.
Otherwise, Trump over
Shit.
here like they're eating the cats. They're eating
They're
dogs.
they're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. I've
Oh,
seen it. They're turning.
motherfucker.
They're making mice. They're giving mice transgender surgery. It's true. I've seen it. Like
Oh
Jesus.
my god, that shit, the transgenic mice, man. The
The
transgenic mice study.
transgender fucking mice. Like, are this is nigga what? had to throw trans people somewhere in there. You guys said being anti woke, anti DEI, and then had to just take another jab at trans people because I don't know what the factuation is with the Republican Party and trans people. I don't know. There's some I don't know.
And did you
Maybe
know the
there's
base for that shit?
maybe there's a fetish there somewhere. Maybe they want to meet a woman with a big meaty penis and they just want to get pegged.
It's you'd be surprised how much trans people get fetishized, man. Like it's just
Bro.
fucking insane.
I'm a black male. I understand about being fetishized and also at the same time being the least desired, but the most fetishized.
Damn.
I
Fuck,
know.
man.
Yeah.
That kink episode is gonna be crazy, guys.
When we do that, we'll have our
Yeah,
we're gonna have our first guest on for the kink episode. So
yeah.
stick around for that.
But did you know the base for the transgender mice shit?
Nah, I never.
So,
So I never bothered to look at it because I'm like, this is bullshit.
uh, man can't
Keep in
read. He's
keep,
dementia done, man. He mixes his fucking words. It's he meant transgenic, not transgender.
oh
And
Jesus.
the transgenic mind study is something that is being used to study Alzheimer's. So it's something that is trying to combat Alzheimer's, and they're defunding it because the motherfucker can't read
Oh Jesus
because
Christ.
he read transgender instead of transgenic.
And she and Purple Kangaroo said, keep in mind also the religious aspect. So there's that too.
Uh, man,
Yeah. But transgenic. So what's crazy is when he thought. So you want to know what he originally thought about asylum seekers?
mm.
Have you heard about that?
uh, Sorry, you cut up a little bit.
Oh, so do you want to know what he thought about asylum seekers?
Oh shit.
He thought these were people coming from a mental
What do you think?
asylum.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah. So when he thought people were seeking asylum, he thought, "Oh, they're sending their crazy people here to the states. they're
God
sending their
damn, fuck.
mentally unstable people." That's what he thought. That's what he thought.
Oh man, we're a laughing stock of the world, and we should be, sadly.
No, dude, it's
Uh, fuck,
ignorance is a
man.
ignorance is a fucking choice. Always has
Mm.
been. It's a kink thing. I believe it too. Like all these people, I'll just say it, like anyone that's like really going hard on like really just going hard on like gay and trans people, I feel like there's always some deep rooted fetish somewhere in there as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like, didn't the report grinder crashed at the RNC?
Let me call in.
Ooh. That's gonna be fun.
Oh boy.
But yeah, no, it's absolute self hate and protection, man. The
Yeah.
fucking Grinder app crashed because after hours in the RNC, man, these dudes are just fucking each other. Like, I hate that George Santos made me agree with him, but he's like, just come out, boys, just come out. I'm like, please, please, just come out. Let us all be just happy.
I don't know why this song keeps popping into my head every time I think about that. It's the song from Queen. I want to break free. I want to break free.
Oh man, no, I think of the South Park,
I can't go
Mrs. Garrison.
living without you.
All that's playing after fucking hours at the RNC, man, probably.
Oh Jesus! Shout outs to Freddie Mercury
Mm, mwah. God,
and the whole Queen band. Oh fuck.
dude. But like, no, I think about South Park, Mrs. Garrison or Mr. Garrison.
Oh shit!
The the episode when he finally like they can say shit on TV.
Hey, that was okay.
Yeah.
So that was when he was still Mr. Garrison.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
He was still Mr. Garrison because the whole point of him being able to say the F slur was because he was gay.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, that's all. I just want to show up to the RNC just singing that shit in front of all these dudes. Just like,
Hey there,
ah,
shitty F
dude.
slur, shitty F slur. How do you do?
Ah, it's just
Oh shit, it was great. That was a great episode. Like
it was, man.
shout outs to Trey Parker and Matt Stone because like they 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 understand satire so well and they do it so fucking well when it comes to fucking satire. Like they know where the
Hmm.
punchline is.
Dude.
It,
Uh, it's it's been rough, man. Like they hit kind of like a. I feel like before the first Trump's first term,
mhm.
they were hitting kind of a rough patch when it came to creativity,
Yeah.
and then the presidency came in, and it just for a little bit could not believe it. Like I remember an interview where like, how do you satire this, man? It's crazy already. But the fucking pandemic specials and all those, I feel like they're getting their shit back.
Yeah. Yeah. Cuz I mean, it's not to say that is low-hanging fruit, but like it's one of those things where they kind of realize these jokes kind of write themselves at this point.
Hmm.
Like they
Yeah.
kind of yeah, like there's just like oh, it's right there. All right, well, we know what to do here. we're gonna make lemonade out of these goddamn lemons. That's what we're gonna fucking do. It's right there.
Yeah, dude. But no, man. Like it's crazy. Like be able to watch South Park just online, like on the website back in the day when it first started. And I like the streaming wars, man. The streaming war specials is like you're making fun of your own selves for fucking being on Paramount Plus, Comedy Central, and fucking what
What
was
else?
it?
What else are they
Max,
on?
I think. I think they were on
They
HBO as
are on
well.
Max. Yeah, they are. They are. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. So I'm like, you're just making fun of yourself, but I fucking love it,
hmm They,
motherfuckers.
they know what it is, and guess what? They getting paid from all three of these motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, dude.
They getting paid from all three sources. They good.
Hmm. They
Shit,
played it well, man.
they did. They did. Mhm. All right, so we're gonna we're gonna wrap things up here. But
Ended on a cheerful note.
on a cheerful note, things are gonna hopefully, fingers crossed, things get better soon.
Oh,
Now, things
as
might suck in the meantime. Things are probably gonna suck, and they will continue to suck. Just stay away from eggs. You'll be all right. Cabbage is still
man,
pretty decently priced right now. If you don't
hey,
like cabbage,
hey,
I'm sorry.
it's good for you though. It's good for you.
But it's good for you. It's good for you.
I was gonna say, I was gonna, the I was checking the fucking calendar for the Democratic Party shit and events and stuff.
Mhm.
They have Progressive Democratic Club meeting, Tuesday, March 11th from 6:15 to 7:45. It's virtual. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna see what the fuck's going on. Cause
All right. All
fuck,
right.
I'll report,
Do you
man.
have the link?
Uh,
Or is
yeah, I
there a
got
link?
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
drop it in the chat.
Oh yeah, man.
Drop the link in the chat for those that just want to see what's up. Um yeah, just it's a lot of fucking scary shit happening right now. And it's a lot of uncertainty, but we all got to live our lives and touch grass, but hopefully things get better before they get worse. And just,
Dude.
stay safe out there. Take care of each other. Try and be
Yeah.
as kind as we can be to each other. And just hang tight. And yeah, yeah, don't forget your towel and lube and all that.
Be safe out there, guys.
All right, but be safe out there. See you next Sunday.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye bye.